Now we will do the photolithography. First, we need to do the spin coater to coating HMDS on our sample. This is HMDS. The method is the same to photolithography, to put it in the syringe. First, we need to spin coating the HMDS, then soft baking, and then we need to spin coating our photo resistance. Then we do the baking, and then exposing in this machine. After expose, we will do the development. Now we will do the spin coating HMDS first. This device is our spin coater. This is the power. We could edit the rotating speed and time from this button. Edit here, and use this one, the left and the right, to change the different place. And we want to 4,000 RPM. Then we use this button, digital set, to set the digital, and use up and down to change the number. 1,004, 4,000 RPM.
정말 다 들어갔네.
After we place it on the vacuum, we need to push vacuum. Push the vacuum button. There will be a mark V here.
你用手全挡呀。
Here V. Every time we need to check it to ensure we have already. There has the V mark, so we cannot move it.
行了，做吧。
So first we will drop some HMDS to first to pull out the first two drops, and here we almost to two-third is okay. Then we cover it and start. Push the start button. 4,000 RPM, 40 seconds. And here is the real RPM and the left time. After the HMDS spin coating, we need to do the soft baking. First, we need to push the vacuum to, then we could remove the wafer. Remove the wafer to the hot plate. 105 degrees for 1 minute. After the baking, we need to place our wafer and let it cool enough for about 1 minute. After cooling, we do the PR coating. Place it here and push vacuum. Every time we need to check the V mark.
你说时间和那个 RPM，这时间说。
We also to do the spin coating at 4,000 RPM and for 40 seconds.
这样都没熟。
Also to drop the first 2 drops. Okay. Then 2/3 area is okay. 2/3. Okay. Then cover it and stop. Then start it. After PR spin coating, remember to push the vacuum. Then remove the wafer and do the baking. 105 degrees, 1 minute.
盖子。
After 1 minute baking, we remove our wafer from the hot plate and cool it for 1 minute. We need to do the photolithography. This is the mask aligner. First, we need to turn on the power of the equipment. This is the main power. Main power, this one. We need to turn on it, and then we turn on this. After that, we need to wait for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, we need to push this button, the green button. The green button, and for 1 second. After we push it for 1 second, we need to wait for 3 seconds. Then we push the green button again for 3 seconds until the value of this is up to 10. Then we release this green button and wait this value dropped from 10 to about 3. It need about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we could do the photolithography. Now we began to do the photolithography. First, we need to place the mask. This one is for our wafer. If we need to 4-inch wafer, we need to change it by the screws here. And after change it, we need to put this channel from here to this one. Now we will do our sample photolithography. And this mask is colloidum. It's already been cleaned by piano cleaning.
正反面。
This side is the front, and this side is the back side.
放着是什么？
Then we place it here.
正面朝上面。
The front side is on the top. After place it, we need to use the mask vacuum here button. Then we have fixed our mask by vacuum. And then we put our wafer here. Use the substrate vacuum to fix our wafer. And close the cover, screw it. Now we need to align our wafer and the mask pattern. We use these three to adjust it. These three. This one is from the axle. And this one is from the Y axle. And this one to rotate it. And then after aligning it, we need to use this to move our wafer, lift it, and near our mask. Okay. Now after we aligned our wafer and the mask pattern, we do the vacuum contact and then hard contact. When we push the hard contact button, if we align well, there will be a color line from here. You could see. Okay, and then I will push the hard contact. You see, just like the water wave, there has a color line around. That illustrates our alignment is good. Then we will do the expose 7 seconds. Do it here and then lock it. Okay. Since ultraviolet is harmful to our eyes, so when we do the exposing, we should do not look the machine. Now we will do expose 7 seconds. Okay. After 7 seconds, move it and hard contact and cancel vacuum contact, and then to move down over wafer.
行。
Substrate vacuum. So then we could remove the wafer.
Okay.
After exposing, then we will do the development. This is the DI water, and this beaker we will put the AZ 300 MIF developer. Then we'll transfer our wafer into the developer. And to let it develop.
你用眼睛能看出来吧？
From our eyesight, we could see the pattern. The pattern now has been appeared.
差不多了吧。
Okay. Then we take out.
This is the
Yeah. This is the
only
pattern
bubble.
and
Air.
air. Yeah. So we put it
Rinse.
in the DI water and do the rinse. After rinse, take out our wafer sample and use the nitrogen gun. Fluid and dry it. Okay.
你用口说做完干科可以用 microscope 看。
PR 이걸 다 들고 없잖아 지금. 봐봐. Noise, air is.
After we dry it, the photolithography is finished. We could also use microscope to observe it. Now we will do the photolithography for negative photoresist AZ5214. First, we need to do the HMDS spin coating. HMDS could increase the adhesion between wafer surface and our photoresist. Also in 4,000 RPM and 40 seconds, you need to vacuum button first. Check V mark.是没有 V 啊。
弄。
Now V mark appeared.
最下面。
HMDS.
小点就行。
OK.
太多放。
Power it. And start. 4,000 RPM, 40 seconds. Okay. After spin coating HMDS, we need to do the soft bake. First, we push the vacuum. Place our wafer. (105°) for 1 minute. Okay. After baking,
大声点。
we take out.
你大声点，你这么说都进不去。
After baking, we take out our wafer. And let it cool for about 1 minute.
开始。
After cooling, we do the photoresist spin coating.
你大声点，你这么小声都听不见了。
Vacuum. V mark appeared. And the AZ. AZ5214. Drop the first two. And about 2/3 area. Two-thirds area. Cover it. 4,000 RPM, 40 seconds. Start. After spin coating, after PR coating, for 1 second, and 1 minute. Do it. Then we will do the photolithography. Substrate vacuum and substrate vacuum. Close the screws. And we align our substrate and the mask pattern. Move this, move it, lift it, move it up. Okay. Vacuum contact and hard contact. There has a color curve in the center, like the water curve. It means our alignment is good. Then the time we set up 7 seconds exposing time. Expose. Okay. Hard contact, vacuum contact. Move the wafer down. Okay. The substrate vacuum. Take out our wafer. Expose, we do post baking. (105°) for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes post baking, we take out our wafer. And quit. Then we will do the post expose. After it cooling, we put it on the mask aligner. Substrate vacuum.
时间
And the time we set up 14 seconds. And now we need to notice that the post baking do not need to cover the mask. So we begin the post expose 14 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. After the post exposing, and substrate vacuum. We place it and cover it. After we do the photolithography, we need to first remove our mask vacuum, and place it into the original place. And the cover it. Just cover it. And when we turn off the power, first we need to push the right button. Push the right button. After that, we need to wait for 10 minutes. Then we turn off this and the main power. Post exposing, we do the development. Put our wafer in the AZ 300 MIF develop solution. We could check it by our eyesight.
过来配音。
After development, we use DI water to rinse it.
行了，拿出来吹吧。
After rinse, we use the nitrogen gun to blow it.
小心别碰前面啊！
针。Okay. Now, this is the with the developer. This is the DI water. developer with